Yo, what up, it's done.
Emily here.
Soul Brothers, back with a dismantling video.
Yes, sir.
First things first, shout out to fastpass.cn for slicing these shoes open on the regular, allowing us to and everyone else to have a good look at what we're really paying for.
Yes.
So we're doing the Zoom KD9 Elite, and this is it. I just copped it. We have it in hand, but we want to see what's really going on in the shoe, so let's take a look.
Yes. Alright, so here is the cross-section cut. Alright, that's dope. Alright, here it is. The cross-section, the sexy time cross-section cut.
Ooh, look at that zoom.
Enhance. Alright, so...
Dang, you're right on that zoom unit.
Yeah, so there... where is the pylon?
There's really no pylon. There's like a little layer.
Yeah, there's a little layer.
It looks like it almost is the Strobel board.
Yeah. It's actually like really thin.
Really thin.
So I wonder what this shit is. It's just an encasing like this, you know what I'm saying? For a little bit of lateral support.
Yep.
And yeah, the zoom unit is basically exactly the same. We'll see at the end of this video. There's actually a comparison of the regular zoom unit and then the elite zoom unit, how thick it is and shit. So,
yeah.
And then in the back, you guys can see like the padding for ankle containment, heel slippage, you know, eliminate that. So there's that. Alright, and then here is the upper separated from the midsole / outsole.
And this is interesting. This is where you get a good look at where these flywire cables attach to.
Yes.
These oversized flywire cables that are free running, that attach to the bottom of or the top of the midsole.
Yes. It
really hugs your foot and you really can crank it, as opposed to sometimes when they use flywire but it's really actually stitched at the eyelet, and you're just pulling the upper, you know, two sides of the upper together like most shoes do. But so the KD9 Elite is pretty much this lacing system. Yeah, that's the Elite. So whether it's worth it or not, we're gonna get into. But
yes. Alright, so here is the here's a view at the underneath the material, the Flyknit, and it doesn't seem to be glued down, or there's no, like, what do you call it, the little plastic underlays or anything like that. It's just pure Flyknit, it looks like, you know, which is really cool. Yeah,
it feels really thin. Yeah. Too.
So that seems to be. Oh no, there is. Never mind. Yeah. I spoke too soon. So in the toe, it looks like there is an underlay, but there's, I guess it's 2 layers of Flyknit. Right. So it's 2 layers of Flyknit, and then in the middle of the toe area is a synthetic underlay. Cause like I could feel it when I was feeling underneath. I could feel kind of like the underlay. Yeah, like a little. I was kind of confused. Yeah. But yeah, there is that.
But it's still really thin. Yeah, really thin upper.
Yeah, but it's to add a little bit of durability, you know. So you don't want to stretch out in the toe too much. So there's that, and then you can see the back at a different angle. So that's how you need to eliminate heel slippage, you know what I'm saying?
And you see that hole right there? That's where, that's the last eyelet that wraps all the way around the ankle. Excuse me. For heel containment, which is real nice.
Yes. Alright, and here's another look at the inside of the Flyknit. Oh, so I see. Alright. So that's the inner booty right here. So there's 2, here's that first layer, and then the second layer, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue has a padding right there.
The white part is the tongue.
And then that's the 2 layers of Flyknit. Yeah. And then the toe is where it's glued together with that underlay. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. Alright, and then here's the kind of like the ankle compression kind of thing.
Yeah, there's some texture in here.
Yeah, it's kind of like
it's lined with some texture that's kind of cool.
Yeah, to add durability. It says elastic fiber, so. And then here's the back. So as you guys can see, the back flywire cable that actually works. Yeah. That's what Don said. So there's that, and there's the Strobel board. All right, so here's the zoom unit from the bottom.
No outsole.
No outsole. And then.
Wow, that's just the zoom unit.
No, this is a sample. Right. It says, I don't know why they have that there, but. Okay, and then here is the thingamajigger that I was talking about. The connector. The thing that connects the toe zoom unit to the full zoom unit, and that's still there. So. Right, and this guy, I think. Okay. And then here in the, is that the heel? That is, so. Yeah, that's the heel.
No, that's the toe.
That's the toe?
Yeah.
Okay. In the toe, it's 12.02 millimeters thick. And then in the mid part is 11.84. Okay, it gets in there. And then the heel, it's 16.61 millimeters thick. So, alright. 16, that's pretty damn thick. And here's the outsole. So there you go. And then here is the comparison with the regular KD9. It looks exactly the same.
It does, but the zoom unit, it looks like the bottom one has been worn.
Yeah, probably.
And the zoom unit's worn in.
Yeah. Or maybe it's because it's older, you know.
Maybe it's because it's older.
Yeah, I don't know, actually.
That's interesting. Because the top one looks a lot thicker.
We'll see. And then here's the material comparison. So you have a lot more perforations in the material in the KD9 Elite, it looks like. So I guess the ventilation will be a little bit better. Here on the right, on the regular KD9s, there's no holes, even though the material is really thin.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that. Alright, so here's the zoom units. And then here in the forefoot, the Elite is 12.02, and then the forefoot is 11.72. So I guess in the forefoot it's a little bit thicker. It's 0.3 millimeters. And then the midfoot, it's 11.84 in the Elites and 11.99 in the regulars. So
basically the same.
Basically the same. And then the heel, the Elite is 16.61, and then the regular is 16.31. So I guess the Elite's a little bit thicker.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting, but
maybe that's just the slight variation in manufacturing.
I guess.
I don't know if they were trying to do that. So.
Yeah, and then the Elite still has this problem. Where it cuts right there.
Yep.
Via the connectors. So, yep. And then they're basically the same thickness, 1.5. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's the KD9 dismantled, and also compared a little bit, the KD9 Elite dismantled, also compared a little bit with the regular KD9. We got these in. We're going to be in the gym testing these non-stop. We'll have a full performance review for you ASAP, as well as versus videos. So stay tuned. Soul Brothers. Catch you in the next one later.
Peace.